The year is 1861, and we got this guy. His name is Richard Gatling, and he invented the Gatling gun. It was a rotary long rifle that had anywhere from 6 to 8 barrels, and it was hand cranked. Um, it fired around 200 rounds in a minute, as fast as you could crank it, and it would shoot 200 rounds a minute. About the year 1876, there was a colonel named George Custer, and he was in a battle at Little Bighorn against the Lakota, the Cheyenne, and the Arapaho Indians, led by Sitting Bull and Crazy Horse. Well, George Custer had 2 Gatling guns at his disposal, but he didn't take either Gatling gun because it took horses to pull the wagon with the Gatling gun and its ammunition. And Custer, he was an arrogant guy and decided to leave them Gatling guns and take out after these Sitting Bull and Crazy Horse and the Lakota, the Cheyenne, and the Arapaho Indians without him. Well, he became defeated, and it was called the Battle of Little Bighorn. Well, then, over the years, this is a little small 22. This is a 38. This is a 45. Now, this would be the caliber that the Gatling gun was shooting, a 45. So, that's the bullet right there that would be coming out. The casing was probably about this size here, or this size here, with that bullet in it, and you could, shoot it in a rifle too. It was the same ammunition. But that was the caliber right there, the 45. And it had, probably a long casing, and that bullet would be fired out of this casing with that much powder. So it's coming out pretty quick. And this is, I think, a 308 or a 30, and I think that one's a 30-06 or something like that. I don't know what it really is. This is an M50. Now, this is what's shooting out of the modern Gatling gun. You've probably seen this one here on the Predator movie. Jesse Ventura, he had that, and he carried the ammunition on his back in a backpack, and the Gatling gun was ran by a little motor, electric motor, and of course it had to have a little electric battery to move the little electric motor, but it would spit out just hundreds of rounds because that little electric motor was going faster than you could, hand crank it. And then there's the Phalanx, the PHALANX, the Phalanx. It shoots 75 of them in 1 second, or around 900 to 1,500 per minute. Well, what's this bottle here for? Well, this is, I couldn't find a big enough bullet to match. So add another probably 2 inches to that. It's exactly 11.5 inches or 290 millimeters. It weighed 1.5 pounds or 69 kilograms. And this came out of the A-10 Warthog. Can you imagine that? 1,174 of them. The weight of these was 2 tons. And this is in an airplane called the A-10 Warthog. And the ammunition weighed 2 tons, or 2,000 kilograms. And the cost to empty his plane, he went away flying with 2 tons of ammunition. And if he came back empty, he just spent $160,000. That's how much it costs to fill up one of them 2 tons of ammunition in that A-10 Warthog. And when he's coming back, he's 2 tons lighter, or 2,000 kilograms lighter, because it would just spit out ammunition like crazy. It sounds like even faster than that. If I could do that 75 times in 1 second, that's what it sounds like. There is no in between. It's just you might as well say there's a line of lead coming out in a straight line, or whatever they're aiming at. This here has never been a bullet. It's a fake. It's always been a knife. It was made as a knife. I've had that for years, so I've always used it as a knife. I think the last video I made was the first time I've ever used it. It's been in my hunting cabinet for all them years, just in a box. But that's a M50. And that's what Rambo used in Rambo's movies. That's the one that was in the Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. That's a big bullet. But this here is just beyond comprehension. Like I said, add another 2 inches to that. It's 11.5 inches long and weighs 1.5 pounds, or 69 kilograms. So you're looking at a lot of lead. And it's depleted uranium. That's what the bullet's made out of. So yeah, it's going to tear you up. I just wanted to let you know about all the history of the Gatling gun, how the M50 came into being, and what the sizes are. So there's where man has advanced in his guns and ammunition. And I thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.